it's me, and today I'm going to be sharing how to make homemade dough. So let's get started. And you need very less ingredients for this. So first things first, you're going to need flour. This is wheat flour. Some water, not too much. A bowl and a spoon for mixing. A cutting board, if you don't, because I don't want my table to get dirty. A watercolor paint palette for coloring, and a paintbrush. So let's get started. So guys, first things first, you're going to spoon some flour into your bowl. So I have a lot of flour right here, so I'm going to just do a few spoonfuls. I'll add more if needed, and one more spoonful, and maybe just one more. How much flour you add depends on how much dough you're going to be making. So I have my flour in there. It's kind of messy though. Oh, and I also try to have like a napkin near you if you have it. So I spoon my flour in, and yeah, I'm just going to put my spoon back in my bowl. And now I'm going to put in some water. But you're going to want to add this little by little. So, okay. Oh, and you're going to pour some water. And then in the remaining water, I'll show you what to do. But I put in some water. And it's like, do you see how it's starting to bunch together, you guys? Yeah, I hope you guys can see that. Here, I'll bring you guys a little closer so you can kind of see how it's bunching up. So, yeah. I'm just doing this. Okay. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit more water, and I'll be right back. So guys, I got some water. And now what you're going to do is, this is where the watercolor palette comes in. You're going to pick a dark color. I usually do like a dark green or dark blue. For this one, I think I'm going to try some blue. So I have this pretty dark blue right here. So I'm just going to get it wet. Yeah. And I'm just going to kind of, do you see how the water is getting blue as I get it like more and more? That's what you want. So you want it to get super dark blue. And if that's not working, then you can add a little black. So I'm just gonna add some black to mine, just for like reasons, so that it'll get darker. So it's getting dark. The black is making it really dark. And I'm just gonna add more blue. And I'm just getting a lot of blue. And I'm just mixing it into the water. And I'm going to get one more shade of blue right here and just put it in. And yeah, so that is done. And now I'm going to try to just pour the paint. Ah, this is going to be tricky. Okay, I'm going to try to make it go into the corner right here. I think it's working. Oh yeah, there's little drips dripping. Can you guys see that? Use my paintbrush to kind of get that out. Okay then. Well, that's done, and this is blue now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my paintbrush aside, and I'm going to pour some more water in. Let's get them on my cutting board. This is why I have a paper towel, so I can just mop it up. Okay. Now I'm just going to start mixing. And you're just going to add some more water again and again, just so, and soon it'll start becoming like a solid. So I have a lot of flour, so I'm going to have a lot of dough in the end. So I'm going to add a little bit more water than I usually would have, because I am, more spills. Okay, I'm going to mop that up. And I'm just going to mix it some more. Do you guys see how it's like bunching up into pieces? think you guys can see that, like this giant chunk right here. So yeah, and do you see how it's like getting like thick? So that's what you want. When I first tried this, like I came up with this on my own. So like when I first tried it, I was like so surprised, like, oh, this is so cool. Anyways, I'm just going to mix it. And it's really starting to bunch up now. And it is starting to turn blue, which is great. Exactly why we added the watercolor to the water. So I'm just adding more water. You can really see that, like making into slime. Ah, it fell overboard. Just kidding. Oh, and remember, always like get adult supervision before doing this this project. And yes, this is made out of flour, which is edible, but it's raw flour, and there's watercolor in it, so you can't eat this. Yeah, it's not edible. Plus, flour is raw, and it's bad for you. So I'm just mixing in more and more water. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. And it is really starting to get a color in it, I see. And it's one giant ball. Can you guys see that? Did you guys see the difference? Oh yeah. So guys, I'm going to finish stirring this up and adding some more water, and I'll see you in a sec. See you in a sec. So guys, I mixed mine up and I have it ready. And mine actually, I made a mistake and I added too much water, and I'm going to show you how to fix that. So if it's too much water, then what you're going to do is you're going to take some more flour and you're just going to put in more flour. And that's how you like fix it if it's too much water. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. I'm just going to add some more flour. Just add this giant chunk in there. So the flour I am using is wheat flour. So I think you'll need wheat flour for this. So I'm just mixing some more flour in and up. And I'm just going to add a little more water because I have a lot of flour. If it becomes too like wet, I mean dry. So, or what? So if it's too dry, then you know you have to keep like mixing in water. So mine's pretty watery at this point, and it's like a complete dough. It's very sticky though, so like it's getting on my hands. So I'm not gonna touch it yet. I think I'll need to wait a little longer, and then I will. So yeah. So I'm just putting in a lot more flour to fix it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Oh, the flour makes it like soft at first touch, but then when it like mixes, uh-oh. This looks like more like a green, so. So I'm just mixing it some more and adding some more flour. Okay, I think, so the next part is going to be messier. I'm going to go in with my hands once this is completely ready. And yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch it to see if it's ready. It's still very sticky. I think I just need one more little spoon of flour, and then I'm going to go in it with my hands. So that's going to be the fun part. So, there's some chunks of flour in here. I have no idea why, but I'm just mixing up good. And if you add too much flour, then which I don't think will happen because it hasn't happened to me. But if you do, then just add some more water. So I have it all covered in flour. So I'm gonna go in with my hands, and I'm just going to. But first, I'm going to wipe up my thing because there's water spills, and I don't want it to get too watery. And now I'm just going to get a little bit more of the excess dough with the flour and just kind of get it off. I don't want to like go in completely because it is not ready yet. And yes, it is sticking to my hands. Yeah. So I am just, so I'm going to knead it a little bit now. So guys, I'm just kneading it with my hands. I'm gonna put my water to the side for now, and I'm just going to get some more flour, and I'm going to put it on my thing and kind of spread it on my workspace so I can kind of mix it. So guys, sorry, I was just talking to my daddy, and yeah, so now I'm just gonna add a little bit more flour because it's still very sticky. So guys, I'm just adding more flour and just kind of kneading it with my hands. Look how messy my hands are. It's sticking. But I'm just going to mix it up, and I'm just going to smush it. And I think the color is kind of nice. It's like a pale blue. But if you don't want it, then you can just add more watercolor paint, but make it like super watery. So I'm just going to add a little bit more paint. The consistency is perfect. It's a little sticky, so, but it's still good. So I'm just going to add a little bit. I know I keep saying that, but I'm just going to add more flour. So just to kind of make it perfect, because no, not like perfect. I mean, nothing's perfect, so yeah. But like, I want it to be like a nice consistency, not too sticky. So I'm just mixing it. I know, is that not satisfying? Okay. I'm gonna stop that now. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of move the flour to the side. And I'm gonna wash my hands and BRB. Okay guys, so I'm just going to do some more paint. I'm going to do this dark blue again. I'll add some black too. I have a lot of water. I have like a lot. Look how much I have. I was being sarcastic if you guys didn't figure that out. I have a lot of water still. At this point, you don't want to add water because it'll become too watery. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just painting right on my dough. And this won't ruin the paintbrush, but if it gets a little sticky, you can just wash it. So I'm just putting a little water on it, like not from the cup, like with the paintbrush. If that way it doesn't work, then you can always like take a spoon, and then you can like take a little like that, and then you can just pour it on. So mine's going really good. It's a nice color. It's not like blue, but it's pretty. So, but I kind of wanted a darker blue, so I'm gonna add a little bit more paints. So, I'll see you guys when that is all mixed in. So guys, it is mixed in and more blue. I mixed in a lot of paint. So, we are nearly done with this project. So I'm just kneading it some more to make it a little bit more solid color. And it's very fun to play with. It's a really pretty color now. Look how pretty that is. Here, I'll roll it into a ball so you guys can see it better. And this is one of my softer ones I've made. Yes, I have made a lot more batches before this. This looks pretty. So yeah, and I think it's done mixing. It's the perfect color and consistency. I'm just gonna wash my hands one more time. You're gonna need to wash your hands continuously during this project. So, I'm gonna wash my hands one more time and BRB. So guys, my hands are clean, and now I'm going to show you one thing you can do if you want to scent your putty or dough. This is kind of the consistency of Play-Doh, so yeah. So if you want it to be scented, I know not everyone has like all those fancy like bottles of scent that are actually used for slime and stuff. So what I like to use is I use perfume, and I like to use this one. This one really smells good. But it is my mom, so I ask my mom before I do it. Right, Mom? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm just going to squirt a few squirts only onto, just like 1 or 2 squirts. That will be enough. So I did 3 squirts. Now I'm just gonna mix it in. Oh, I can already smell it. It smells so good. What would you do if I didn't ask Mom? I don't know. What would you do, Mom?
I know you would ask. That's okay. Even if you didn't ask.
Oh, she's so kind. My mom is the kindest person on earth. Oh, plus she has a YouTube channel too. The Positive Window. She also has a blog. I'll leave them both linked down below in the description box, if I can. So this feels so good doing this right now. So today, guys, I made a huge batch. Like, it's huge. It doesn't look that huge, but it's huge. Smell it. Here, I'll smell it for you. Oh, it smells so good. So, it's so good. Okay, guys, so we're almost done. I'm going to show you some of the other batches of putty dough I have made. So this is this. I have them all in Ziploc. Oh, and this is important. You have to store these in your refrigerator in a Ziploc bag. Yes, I know, it's weird. But since it is made out of flour, flour is a type of food, and flour rots, so you don't want it to rot. Oh, and another important thing, after 3 playtimes maximum, like that's the highest, you should throw this away and just make a new batch, because this is like made out of like flour, so yeah. But this is another batch I made. It's like a darker green. This is my only red one. Like, this is my brightest one. This one's so soft. Some of these are harder than others. My first one is a little not soft, it's harder. This is my favorite one. It has the prettiest color, and this is just paint, and it looks so pretty. It's beautiful. I don't know how, but this one's so pretty. And this is my first batch ever. So, yeah, just have this one. This one is more of a Play-Doh consistency. It's not as soft as the others, but it's still so fun. And it's such a nice color too. And now I have my last one. I have this soft one. This one is soft, soft, soft. I actually made a few batches today, so that's kind of cool. So now I have a bunch of batches. Look how big this is compared to this one. Like, you don't have to do a lot at, oh no. Ah! That got on there. You don't have to do a lot at all. You can just do like a little bit. Like, you don't have to do, like, you can just do a little bit of the dough. You don't have to make a lot. But you do have to make new batches, one, and you do have to store this in your refrigerator, because it will not last outside. So, so I'm just kind of rolling them into balls for your guys' visual. This is my softest one yet, because I don't know, it's just so soft. Oh, and this is not for younger kids. Plus, ask your parents or adults, trusted adults, if you can do this. So, there are all of my doughs, and I still have the perfume. So, those are all my doughs. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I have an Instagram page too, so I'll try to link that in the description box below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll try making this too. And look at this, guys. Oh, that is the best word. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyways, I would love to see you guys make this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe again, and share this with your other friends. And stay tuned for more videos. See you later. Bye!